let's see if it adjusts to our faces. There it is. Good morning.
Good morning.
It is day 3, and we are headed
to one of the glaciers.
To one of the glaciers. We don't know which one just yet, so we're still kind of on hold. But it's early in the morning for us. But we're getting a quick start because we want to make the most of this day. So what's the day look like?
Well, we're gonna do breakfast at Cabanas this morning. That is the buffet on deck 9 aft of the ship. And after that, we're hoping to get in line to meet Mickey in his Alaska gear.
That'd be fun.
I don't care a whole lot about the characters on this cruise, but I'd love to meet Mickey and Minnie today in
I hope Mickey and Minnie
in their Alaska gear. So we will kind of take you along with us today, and so excited about seeing the glaciers. Can't wait to see the glacier.
It should be a lot of fun. Did you say we're doing a lecture as well? There's another lecture.
At 9:30 we're going to the wildlife lecture in the theater as well.
Those are kind of helpful, you know, because there's like an expert on here, and she kind of tells us everything that's going on.
What you might see.
Yeah. So, oops, sorry about that. But yeah, we're excited. Should be a fun day. Lots of beautiful. We're going to try to give you a lot of footage today of just beautiful stuff. So should be fun. See you in a little bit.
So we're down at Cabanas, and it actually is not that crowded this morning. I was a little worried. We even got a seat by the window, pretty mountains out here. I'm going with the pretty light breakfast this morning, some bacon, eggs, hash browns, and a Mickey waffle.
I'm almost doing the same thing. Got a little pineapple in addition to that, and some bacon and potatoes. And I think I'm going to show everybody the whole buffet in a few minutes. So, yeah.
So we're in line for Mickey Mouse in his Alaska gear. We got out here about 8:15. He comes out at 9. And so we're hoping that it won't take too long because we're not too far from the front.
Show everybody the line, how long it is. That's the front. It lines up pretty quick. It's all the way back there to the back. So it does get pretty crowded pretty quick. So, but the nice thing is while you're out here, you have great scenery. In addition to that, We saw a couple whales. They were little bitty ones, but we saw whales. Well, as you can see, that was a very fast meeting of Mickey Mouse. It started sprinkling, and so we were being respectful of the thousands of people in line behind us. So Wendy ran up there, we got a quick picture, and they're still out there getting pictures. So now we are in the Disney Theater, and we're about to watch.
Okay, you're gonna turn it around to see?
Yeah, we're following Blue Ice.
Yeah.
So it's all about. They've got an expert naturalist on board talking about the bouncing there, and we'll learn all about Blue Ice, which is interesting, you know. And then looks like we're getting closer to our destination.
This is closer to the face. So just think that's 400 feet. This is called the gap between the land. This is actually pinched off twice. And Russell Fjords is 30 miles long, and it became a lake. And then when it broke, all the tide, and when it broke, comes through this gap area between Gilbert Point and the glacier. This was our base camp. I spent a month in Yakutat. It starts melting out, and we get the ice. So here I was actually in it the year before, but I started taking pictures here. And so it's kind of small. It's kind of the wind is coming down with a little bit of creek, and it's melting out. And at the end of this, there was a Malwan, which is a hole from the top to the bottom. And so,
well, we just found out we are going to
Tracy Arm.
Tracy Arm, which means we think
Dawes.
Dawes.
Which I think Tracy Arm is Dawes.
We think it's Dawes Glacier.
Dawes
We'll
Glacier.
correct it later if that's not true. But we think it's Dawes Glacier. And this view up here is just unbelievable.
Yes.
We haven't even hit everything yet. We're just starting to get into stuff. Here, I'll show you a little better here.
So pretty.
This is the view from the front of the ship, and we're just kind of slowly making our way up to Tracy's Arm, Dawes Glacier.
So on the front of the ship on Glacier Day, they have hot chocolate, hot coffee, and you can pay extra if you want alcohol in it. They also sell these tumblers.
If I come back with an empty mug, you can put.
All right, so we're super excited because now we've been sitting here just waiting. We're like, hey, might as well wait in line to see Minnie Mouse, and because it's a great view. So we've been sitting there for like almost an hour.
I know, watching whales.
Just watching whales and porpoise
it's so cool.
and alligators. No alligators, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so we're about to see Minnie Mouse.
I'm meeting Minnie Mouse. Wave.
Back from meeting Minnie, and we just came to our room, and this is from our veranda, and just beautiful out here. All right, so we are now starting to see little icebergs floating, ice that is broken off of the glacier. You can see it right there in the distance.
So we decided to go grab lunch from Cabanas and sit on our balcony because
mine was better.
You gotta. I left my salad in there. Okay, so we're about to go around this corner and enter Tracy Arm. So this is our view from our balcony right now.
Yeah, that's not too shabby. Look at the icebergs up ahead. Oh wow, look at that. It's incredible. My goodness. So how are the views so far?
Incredible.
It's hard to focus on eating right now.
I know, it's so weird. It's like I can't take my eyes off of
It's
it.
beautiful everywhere you look. It's just gorgeous. Man, look at that. Icebergs. Icebergs?
Yeah. I mean,
Floating. Look at that. Woo!
he said all the ice that we see came from either Dawes Glacier, like all the ice you see
Yeah.
came from one of the glaciers. So it came down like from Dawes Glacier or from Sawyer Glacier.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah, it breaks off and that's what you see.
Yeah. Oh, I think I have a little pro tip here. Just a pro tip. So we're approaching, as we were approaching today, and getting closer to the entrance to Tracy's Arm, we all of a sudden got super excited because we started seeing more and more scenery, and we're like, oh wait, when do we go grab our lunch, right? So we decided to run to Cabanas, and we brought it back here to our veranda. But then once we got out here and we started eating, all of a sudden we pulled up and we kind of stopped for a few minutes. And it was about a 20 to 25 minute stop somewhere in there. And the reason we stopped is the first glacier tour has to unload. So a little bit of a pro tip, if you're not on that first glacier tour, one thing you could do is you could plan to go grab your lunch during that time. And if you're on a veranda, you could come stay or go back, and then you can come back and eat lunch on your veranda. And that'd be just great, because you're just sitting there for like 20, 25 minutes. And it's beautiful, but you're not missing anything. In other words, whales aren't coming by, or you're not passing whales or anything like that. So, of course, always check times and everything, and you might want to look and see when that glacier, that first glacier tour is leaving. I think you can see that on the Disney Cruise app, but I think that would be a pretty good plan, just overall. Just kind of a little pro tip there. Wish we kind of had waited, but we didn't. And then we just found it sitting here, which is still fun because it's beautiful. You can see behind me here. Still gorgeous, of course, but hindsight, I think we would have waited and went and grabbed food and brought it back during that stop. Now we're going again. My goodness. Big waterfall over here.
So we are actually going to Sawyer Glacier. we just found out. I mean, we're in Tracy Arm, but Tracy Arm goes to Sawyer, so that's where we're headed.
We're also keeping an eye out for some porpoise. Orcas or porpoise?
Orca.
What?
Orca.
Really?
Yes, that's all I was going to say. Orcas.
I thought it was porpoise.
Still haven't spotted it yet. I still have about 45 seconds left. You know, look at the size of the Wonder and this little cruise ship.
So we actually just saw a couple of orcas, which was really cool.
They were too far away to be.
Yeah, they were kind of far away. I was able to see them with binoculars. What we're about
Which
to
is
do
a pro
now-
tip. Make sure you have binoculars.
Make sure.
And Wendy doesn't like to share, so
and
we got two
I don't have share, so I don't like to share, so we got 2 pair. We're about to go down to our room and get ready to go on our Glacier Explorer tour. It leaves at 2:45 and we're going to meet in the theater. So that's where we're getting used to going.
And there's the glacier right there.
Sawyer Glacier.
Sawyer Glacier. I knew that all along. Not really. Okay, so here we are inside the Disney
Wait
Theater.
for it.
And this
Wait
is how they
for
load
it.
everybody.
Go, catch the tail, go. Hi. Yeah, see, you're all getting the hang of this now. Maybe you won't even need me here one day. Go, go. Ale. Vámonos.
All right, so that was a pretty easy process. We were in the theater and they just called our group in. We just followed the crowd. So now we are we're on the boat and it's filling up here, as you can tell. And this is the front right here. Check it out. Getting super close. It's so beautiful. The blues are just unreal. The little black specks on the ice are seals. So we've left the glacier and we are headed back up the arm, and in just a moment it looks like we're going to pass the Wonder. realizing that we're actually headed to the other glacier as well. We just left Sawyer South, and what glacier is this one?
Okay, so technically this is Sawyer, the other one is Sawyer South.
Ah, great.
We're learning all kinds of new things today.
We're back up at about 1 o'clock.
So this is super cool. We are about to dock, and we just happened to land in the right spot, and we are going to get to see them do this. Check this out.
No, that gets this close to the fall. You know, we do a lot of cruise ships.
Well, wow.
So that was the most amazing thing I've done in a very long time.
Listen, it's expensive,
it's an
right? So it's like
excursion.
At the time we're doing it here in 2023, it was $30 or $300 each person.
Yes.
But what's so awesome is you get to get up close to everything, and you get to see some of that from the ship. Don't get us wrong, but it's phenomenal just to go.
The glacier that we got to see several times. You could hear it, and you would see pieces falling.
Yeah. But I'm going to tell you, like,
calving.
I was telling Wendy, like, part of the fun for me personally was, like, it was awesome to get closer to the glacier than you can on the ship. But the ride to and from the glacier and just going up and down the arm, getting to see all the waterfalls and the wildlife, and we got to see orca like we showed you already.
It were amazing.
It was overwhelming.
They were so
I mean, it was incredible.
We also went to 2 glaciers. So the original glacier was, I didn't know it at the time, but it was Sawyer South Glacier. We also went to the Sawyer Glacier. So it was so totally.
I guess what we're saying is, if you can afford it, if you're watching this and you're going on an Alaska trip and doing like we did, just watching a ton of Alaskan videos,
it's worth it.
It is worth it. It is worth it.
It's definitely
and it sells out, so you need to book it fast.
Book it early.
But so now we're headed to we're running late, but we are headed to Triton's for dinner, and we'll show you the menu and show you what we eat. Although we're kind of full at this point, we're kind of like tired of eating already. So anyway,
it'll be good.
Let's go. So there's dinner. We just had Triton's again tonight, and I think we still have to do it one time. Since we're doing 7 nights, we're 3 nights at Triton's. Is that right?
We had 3 nights at
But
Triton's.
it was good. We always, we're not picky people. So
I started with the Jarlsberg tart with onion and thyme. It kind of was like a cheesy, kind of like a quiche.
Yeah, it was a little
texture, but it was good.
Yeah.
It was very flavorful.
I had the scallops for an appetizer, and I love scallops, so I ordered 2. Just a little tip there: you can always ask for 2 of something if you like it. And it had a breaded top. It looked almost like a shepherd's pie or like a pot pie, if you've had a pot pie before.
Real flaky.
But man, it was just tasty. The flavor was tasty. The scallops were cooked well. It was super enjoyable. I liked it a lot. Then we went on. Oh, we both had the salad.
We both had the field green salad.
Yeah, the field green salad.
It was really good.
It had kind of a citrusy flavor, and then it had apricots, dried apricots. So they were good, and some pecans. Liked it. And then we
both had the lobster ravioli.
we eat the same thing a lot.
And
Yeah.
it was a
So,
little
yeah.
bland. I mean,
It wasn't great. It was just kind of okay.
It was okay, but
It might be. We have a really nice Italian place kind of near our house that has lobster ravioli that we
it's
just love.
way better.
It's more flavorful, and
Yeah.
so it was a little, disappointing. I don't know, too strong a word, but
Yeah.
it wasn't the best thing ever. Dessert was good though. We both ordered. What did you order?
I ordered the warm apple pudding.
Warm apple pudding, and I
with
ordered
ice cream.
Yeah, and I ordered like a vanilla sundae. That was actually a vanilla yogurt sundae with strawberry flavoring, and it was great. But then sometimes they'll just surprise you with something extra, and they brought us like the little raspberry pancakes.
Yeah.
And,
Actually, it said the menu says lingonberry, but it tasted
Kinda raspberry.
like kind of like a cream cheese.
It's frozen ice, so everything's
Yeah.
got like these fancy names
Yeah.
and stuff.
But it was
But
really
it was delicious.
yeah,
it was tasty. I actually like that a lot.
yeah.
So so that's dinner. We are headed tomorrow night not back, but for the first time to Animator's Palace. So we can't wait to get to do that. And so we're headed now here in just a few minutes to the Frozen. We're not gonna stay real long, but the Frozen deck party is tonight. So it should be fun, and that's where we're headed next. So we haven't been recording these every night, but they do these awesome towel dealios, and this is pretty fancy looking right here. Look at that mouth.
I don't really know what it is, but
Shake your tail. Stop tricking us. She won't bow to the rainbow and turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. She let goes in, she let goes out, she let goes in. She won't bow to the rainbow and turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Oh my goodness, it's Ola! Hi, Ola. Aren't you with Elsa?
Nope. Oh no, what are we gonna do?
We can't freeze the night away without her. Don't worry about Elsa. We'll find her.
Just keep the party going until we get back.
You got it.
So this is what a party looks like. Oh, I love it. A drink in my hand, my snow up against the burning sand, probably getting gorgeously tanned in summer.
You know what, great? Oh, wow, that is really great, but now it's time to start the party.
Oh, this is fun!
Dear friends, I'm thrilled to introduce my favorite sister. She's my only sister, Elsa. Hey, sis. Me? Hello. I'm so happy to be here with you tonight. This looks like a fun party.
Oh, it is.
It is.
And you know, Olaf and all our friends here could use some cooling down after all that dancing we just did.
I might be able to do something that will people lose some help.
that does it for day 3. What a day. Long day. We're wrapping it up.
We're tired.
We're so tired. What an awesome day, though. Getting to see the glacier, even though we did not go to Dawes like we first thought and like we first said in the video. We ended up at, what was it called?
We ended up at, the big glacier was South Sawyer.
South Sawyer. And then because we took the excursion with the smaller boat, we were able to see Sawyer as well. So, and we've already given you a report on the tour, the special excursion. Definitely worth it, we believe. But overall, it's been a great day. Tomorrow, day 4, we will be in Skagway tomorrow. Looking forward to that. We have a private tour booked with a local lady that lives there. I'm sure we'll introduce. So that kind of does it for the day. I may slip back out later tonight. There's a juggler doing a show at 8:45. It just kind of depends. I may.
Juggling.
Yeah, so this may or may not be the last. We may do a little more. So we'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching.